Hello and welcome to this special show on News9 Sports. Today we have a big match in the lineup, a rivalry which goes beyond the field, a rivalry which ignites passion, drama and theatre on and off the field. Yes, it is the big South Indian derby between Chennai Super Kings and Royal Challengers Bangalore. CSK are languishing at number 9, but Dhoni is back at the helm. Can he revive their dwindling fortunes and take them to the playoffs, which will be an absolute miracle in this tournament? How will Jadeja play given that he's not the captain of CSK anymore? Will Virat Kohli continue to score runs for RCB? Will Faf du Plessis break the shackles and play the role of the aggressor at the top of the order? Big match, big superstars, lots to analyze. Let's get straight away to the toss. So as we have it, CSK have won the toss, MS Dhoni has won the toss, and not surprisingly, going with the tradition of the tournament, they've elected to field first. CSK has won the toss and they've elected to field first. That's breaking. CSK win the toss and opt to field. Not a surprising decision. Chasing has been the advantage in the tournament. RCB go into the match with an unchanged 11. They have lost their last 3 matches, but still they are trusting their players. CSK, interesting change. Mitchell Santner, the left-arm orthodox spinner from New Zealand, replaced with the all-rounder Moeen Ali. Moeen Ali has not been in great form in this tournament, but remember, he was one of the key players last year because of whom CSK won the title for the 4th time. He provided the cameos at number 3 and he was brilliantly restrictive with his off-spin in the middle overs. Let's have a look at the playing 11 now. We can start with CSK. MS Dhoni, the captain. Ruturaj Gaikwad. Gaikwad scored a brilliant 99 in the last game against SRH. Conway, he had a great 180-run partnership. Robin Uthappa most probably will come 1 down. Ambati Raidu has played a couple of good knocks in the tournament. Jadeja will be the key. Jadeja needs to perform. There's no excuse now. He's not the captain. He needs to play the role of the finisher. It's very important. It'll be interesting to see where Moeen Ali bats. He could play the role at number 3 as a pinch hitter, or he could come lower down the order as the enforcer. Then Pretorius, Theekshana, the mystery spinner, who's been brilliant in the power play. We have Singh, the right-arm fast bowler, and we have Mukesh Chaudhary, who's been a revelation in the tournament. He's already picked more than 10 wickets, the surprise package from CSK. Of course, then we have the captain, who's played a couple of good knocks in the tournament. MS Dhoni is back at the helm. Remember, Ravindra Jadeja left the captaincy in the previous match. He could not take the pressure of being the captain of one of the most successful teams, and he resigned from captain or was sacked. Reports are not clear, but MS Dhoni is back at the helm, and can he revive the dwindling fortunes of CSK? They've already won their previous match. Can they do the impossible? Now let's have a look at RCB, who are fighting their own battle. They're in the middle of the points table. They are led by Faf du Plessis, who's not been at his best. He's not been in the same devastating form at the top of the order what he was for CSK in the last couple of editions. He's playing the role of the anchor essentially, and that is also because the other 2 superstars in this team, Virat Kohli and Glenn Maxwell, are not firing. Virat Kohli scored a patchy 50 in the last match, showed glimpses of his past genius, but he's far, far away from the great Virat Kohli of the past. Glenn Maxwell needs to score. He hasn't scored much runs. Rajat Patidar was good in the last match. The story for this tournament for RCB has been Dinesh Karthik and Shahbaz Ahmed. They've been brilliant in the death overs. They have Lomror, and of course then the absolutely brilliant bowling lineup comprising of the Sri Lankan leg spinner Vanindu Hasaranga, who's already picked 15 wickets in the tournament. Harshad Patel, he's picked 10 wickets, brilliant in the death overs. Siraj is starting to show his class. Josh Hazlewood, an absolute revelation. Everyone labels him as a test bowler, Ashes specialist, but he's been a brilliant new ball bowler for RCB this season. So that is the RCB 11. Remember, they've gone unchanged. CSK has made 1 change. Mitchell Santner is out. Moeen Ali is in. Now, although this has been a historic battle igniting a lot of passion, it has been a one-sided battle. It is a battle which has been dominated by CSK. 29 matches they've played together, CSK and RCB, 29 matches. And CSK has won as many as 19. And that is a very, very high number. Basically, they have won more than double the matches of what RCB has done, only 9. Even in the recent times, since 2020, CSK has won 4 and RCB has just won 1. So this Kaveri battle, as it is termed, has been dominated by CSK, and RCB fans would be hoping that today, in such a crucial match, that they can reverse the fortunes, reverse this head-to-head record against CSK. So overall, advantage CSK in the head-to-head. Now let us have a look at what CSK has done in this tournament. They started, MSD was named captain in the last match. They won the last match, scoring 200 plus. Brilliant partnership between Gaikwad and Conway. But can MSD revive their dwindling fortunes? They still have a long way to go. Ruturaj Gaikwad will be key at the top of the order. 99, 57 runs, all creating shots, no slogs, consolidating in the first half, then accelerating at the death. He will be very crucial if CSK have any chance of making it to the last 4. So Ruturaj Gaikwad at the top of the order, very, very crucial. Then Shivam Dube, he's been a revelation, standing tall, reminding you of Yuvraj Singh, 247 runs, strike rate of 159, one of the best batsmen in the middle overs and death overs in this tournament. Shivam Dube is very crucial for CSK in the death overs, very, very crucial. So Ruturaj Gaikwad, Shivam Dube, then Ravindra Jadeja, he resigned as captain, hasn't done much, the role of the finisher, only a strike rate of 121, just 113 runs. Can Jadeja get that form of the previous 2 editions back? Only 5 wickets with the ball, so not getting wickets, not restricting the opposition batsmen in the middle overs. For CSK to do well, Jadeja has to fire. Dwayne Bravo, very important for Dwayne Bravo. He's picked 14 wickets, the highest wicket taker of the tournament. And Chaudhary, Mukesh Chaudhary, the revelation. What a great story he is. 11 wickets in the tournament. So Mukesh Chaudhary, very crucial with the new ball. Bravo, very crucial in the death overs. And if CSK have to do well, there are 2 key players for me. There is Ruturaj Gaikwad at the top of the order, Ravindra Jadeja in the middle overs, and of course the mystery spinner, Mahesh Theekshana from Sri Lanka, the off spinner who has all the variations, 8 wickets at economy of 7.54. He's bowled in the power play. He is brilliantly restrictive, picking wickets. Theekshana will be key with the new ball for CSK. One of the major reasons for RCB's fluctuating fortunes in this tournament, has been the failure of their big 3. A lot was expected from Faf du Plessis, Virat Kohli and Glenn Maxwell. But collectively, they've not fired. If you look at du Plessis' figures, yes, 278 runs, but strike rate only 126. Now remember, du Plessis scored 600 plus runs last year, strike rate in excess of 140. So he is striking 14 runs per 100 balls slower this season, and that is the reason RCB's batting is weak. Single digit score 5 times. Maxwell only 157 runs, 7 innings, failed thrice. And the big man, Virat Kohli, yes, he scored a 50 in the last match, but see, overall just 186 runs, average was just 21. Strike rate still a problem, 116, just 150. Remember, he's been struggling in the IPL with a strike rate in the middle overs. It's 120 in the last 3 editions. Anuj Rawat has been a big failure. 129 runs, 8 innings, strike rate of 109. He's been a big failure top of the order. I don't think he's not playing today. Not surprisingly, they have the lowest run rate in the IPL, 8.19. It's not surprising when the big 3 are not firing. They're not getting impetus at the start of the order. It's not surprising that RCB has the lowest run rate in IPL 2022, only 8.19. So, RCB, the key players, the top 3, they have to fire. Faf, Maxwell and Kohli have to fire if RCB want to make the playoffs. It's very, very crucial for them. Now, this match is a match of superstars. There's so many superstars. There's Dhoni, there's Jadeja, there's Kohli, there's Maxwell, there's Faf, there's Hazelwood, there's Hasaranga. We've identified, a couple of X factors from both the teams. Let us have a look. Now from CSK, we have chosen Ruturaj Gaikwad. only because of what he did last match. He showed us his class, he showed us his pedigree. 99 runs, 57 balls versus SRH at the top of the order. When everyone had written him off, Ruturaj Gaikwad produced a Ruturaj, Gaikwad classic, reminiscent of what he did last season. Remember, last season, he was the highest run getter, scoring 600 plus runs. CSK won the title. Ruturaj Gaikwad has the potential to, in the last few matches, to end up even scoring 400 plus runs, 500 plus runs in the tournament. And this is the stat. This is the stat which you need to know. When Ruturaj Gaikwad scores 50 plus, CSK wins 80% of the matches. Now, he has scored 8 50 plus knocks, which includes 100 and 9 50s. In 10 matches in which he has scored a 50 for CSK, and CSK has won 8 of those 10 matches. So 8 of the 10 matches when he scored a 50 plus score. That is how crucial Gaikwad is for CSK, and therefore he becomes a big X factor for them at the top of the order. Now let us see, who's the X factor for RCB. Well, it has to be the finisher of the tournament, Dinesh Karthik. Now, Dinesh Karthik might have failed in the last 3 games, but he started the tournament with a bang, 218 runs at a strike rate of 195. Yes, this is not Andre Russell, this is not Pollard, this is Dinesh Karthik. Size does not matter. Look at the way he's striking the ball over cow corner, over mid-wicket. Look at his death over strike rate. It's above 200. Strike rate of 224 in the death overs. Only Shimron Hetmyer has done better. Yes, he's failed in the last 3 innings, but law of probability shows that it's a big one is due. And today is a big match, not only because it's against CSK. If RCB win, they can get into the top 4. The hustle bustle for the playoffs has started. Very few matches are left. Dinesh Karthik is key, especially when the big 3 for RCB are not firing. So big X factor is Dinesh Karthik. Now, RCB, the batting is not doing well, yes. But RCB have, a world-class bowling unit. They have, 4 potentially match winners with the ball who can win you matches single-handedly. Look at Hasaranga. Hasaranga has taken 15 wickets at a strike rate of less than 14. Because of him, RCB haven't felt, they haven't missed the great Yuzvendra Chahal, who's of course, the purple cap holder of the tournament. But Hasaranga has stepped into Chahal's shoes absolutely brilliantly. 10 wickets, economy rate of just 7.64. That's Josh Hazlewood for you. He's been a revelation, excellent white ball bowler. No one said he could bowl in the white ball format. They all said he's a red ball, Ashes bowler, but he's shown line and length discipline, stick to the basics, and you can pull it off in any format. So Josh Hazlewood, absolute revelation in the tournament for RCB. Then Harshal Patel, 10 wickets at an economy of 767. Excellent slower deliveries. He's not picking as many wickets as he did last season, but not conceding runs, picking crucial wickets. Number of slower off-cutters in the death overs. Siraj, not at his best, but still picked 8 wickets. And as the tournament progresses, he shows signs that he's returning to his best. So 4 world-class bowlers of RCB. And therefore, if even 2 of the top 3 batsmen perform, they are in the race. Not surprisingly, with that bowling lineup, most wickets in the middle overs. RCB has the most wickets in the middle overs, 35 wickets in the middle overs in the tournament, the most by any team, and it is RCB who have done that. So RCB's bowling is of the top-notch quality, amongst the best in the tournament. Now, to remind our viewers what happened at the toss, MS Dhoni, yes, MS Dhoni, the new CSK captain, won the toss and elected to field. Not surprising. Dew will not be much of a factor now. He's still chosen to field because captains like to have targets in mind before chasing, and Dhoni is one such captain. CSK is one such team. They like to chase. Dhoni himself likes to chase. RCB have gone in with an unchanged 11. CSK have made one change. Moeen Ali is back. Mitchell Santner goes out of the team. So that is the news. MS Dhoni won the toss and is elected to field first. That is the playing 11 again. MS Dhoni, the captain. They informed Gaikwad. Last match he scored runs. Conway, a great comeback. Robin Uthappa, he scored runs in the tournament. Raidu, 1 good knock. Jadeja needs to fire. The all-rounder for England, can he find his form from last year? Moeen Ali, Pretorius, handy all-rounder. Mystery spinner from Sri Lanka, Theekshana, brilliant in the power play. Then you have the right-arm pace of Singh and Mukesh Chaudhary, absolute revelation with the ball. all for CSK this season. Let's also have a look at the RCB 11. Faf du Plessis, can he turn out to be the aggressor? He needs to score a strike rate of above 150. 126 won't do. Virat Kohli, can he continue and score more 50s at a higher strike rate? Patidar, good form. Maxwell, you are the X factor. He needs to score runs, needs to score glimpses of 2-0-2-1. Shahbaz Ahmed, brilliant with the bat, handy with the ball. There's Lomlor, Karthik, finisher, big innings due. Then the world quality, world-class bowling unit led by Hasaranga, Harshal Patel, Mohammad Siraj and Josh Hazelwood. So that's the RCB 11 for this match. This match, because it is a match of so many superstars, great bowlers, great batsmen, there are a lot of key battles within the larger Kaveri battle which can define this contest. Let's have a look at a few such key battles which will potentially affect the result of this match. Let's first have a look at a battle in the power play which is going to be very crucial. We have, I think, Mohammad Siraj in the power play. We'll just get those graphics. We have Mohammad Siraj in the power play. Yes, it's Siraj versus Gaikwad in the power play. So it's a battle which hasn't been dominated by either of the players. In 4 innings, strike rate of 132, which is decent but not been dismissed. So Gaikwad is in red hot form after his last knock. Confidence is up. Siraj hasn't been at his best, but he's picking his form too. So 2 players who've not been at their best but are now may be showing reserving their best in the tournament. So it's going to be a very interesting battle in the power play. If Siraj can hit the seam and get Gaikwad out early, then there are big problems for CSK. Let's have another look at another big battle which I'm looking forward to in the power play, and we'll just get that on the screens. I think it's between the mystery spinner. Here we have a du Plessis versus Theekshana. Now this is interesting. Obviously they haven't played much because Theekshana is a new bowler from Sri Lanka. But du Plessis has been struggling in this tournament. He's playing the role of the anchor. Therefore he has a power play strike rate of just 85. Yes, the great du Plessis has a power play strike rate of just 85 in this tournament. And Theekshana has been brilliant in this tournament. 5 wickets in 6 innings in this tournament. Power play, he's picking wickets. He's very restrictive, less than 7.5. So will du Plessis, charge Theekshana, the mystery spinner, the off spinner? Will he go after him? Will he take the chance? Because if he breaks the shackles and he dislodges Theekshana early in the innings, then there is a real problem. There's a real problem for CSK. And then du Plessis at the top of the order. And du Plessis, if he gets a start, we all know what he'll do. He scored an 80, 90, 100 at a strike rate of 170 plus. So look at also du Plessis' strike rate versus off spin overall is only 94. So this is advantage Theekshana here. Theekshana overall in the power play, all T20 cricket, 21 wickets, strike rate just 19, economy 671. This is all T20 cricket. So this happens, it's tilted in favor of Theekshana, but du Plessis is a world-class batsman. So let's see what happens. The next battle I'm looking forward to is in the middle overs, and this battle is probably going to define this contest. Ravindra Jadeja, the bowler, versus Glenn Maxwell, the batsman. So Maxwell has been dismissed by Jadeja 7 times. Yes, 7 times in 13 innings. And all these 13 innings are in the IPL. 53 balls, 7 dismissals. That is a strike rate of 7.5. Absolutely sensational by Jadeja against Maxwell. The strike rate is absolutely irrelevant when you've dismissed a person 7 times in 53 balls. So Jadeja has dominated Maxwell in the IPL. The ball turning away from Maxwell. Clearly Maxwell hasn't had, he isn't being able to pick the pace and the slow left-arm orthodox spin of Jadeja. It's a big problem for Maxwell. What will he do to counter that? Will he slog sweep him? Will he use his feet? It's going to be a fascinating battle in the middle overs. Jadeja, the bowler, versus Maxwell, the batsman. Now Virat Kohli again opened the innings with Faf du Plessis. Let's see what Virat Kohli, the opener, can do. Remember what he did in 2016. He scored 900 plus runs all as an opener, strike rate 150. Can he get that form back? Mukesh Chaudhary, the revelation, 11 wickets, takes the new ball in the first over. Can Virat Kohli play aggressor? CSK, remember, have made one change. The all-rounder from England, Moeen Ali, hero from last year's back, replaces Santner. Virat Kohli is opening the innings with Faf du Plessis. Can he show us glimpses from 6 years back? Virat Kohli, RCB needs Virat Kohli, India needs Virat Kohli. Can he get back to form before the big England tour? Now also, what is in store at this Pune pitch? How has the Pune pitch behaved? Is advantage batting first? Let's have a look. 6-3 advantage to the team batting first. Yes, chasing might be an advantage in the tournament, but the Pune pitch has defied the odds. 6-3 advantage to batting first. Last 3 matches all won by the team batting first. So MS Dhoni's decision to chase first may not have been the most wisest decision here, and RCB may not have lost a bat tossed. So it's advantage batting first. Average score batting first is 173, which is not much considering at some grounds at the Brabant, etc., it's about in the 190s. So advantage batting first here. RCB have lost the toss. They've been inserted in. It might not be a bad toss to lose. Now let's have a look at what this match means, the result means for both the teams. Look at the points table. It does not feature both these teams right now. So if you see, they are in the bottom half. RCB is at number 6. It's 10 matches, 5 wins, 5 losses. So they're swinging like a pendulum, winning, losing. But they had a great tournament. They started off very well. They won a lot of matches initially, but they have lost their last 3 matches. That is the problem with RCB. They have lost their last 3 matches. CSK, 9 matches, only 3 wins, 6 losses. Another win will almost rule them out. Another loss will almost rule them out of a chance for the playoffs. But they have won their last match. Sentiment is high. MS Dhoni is back as captain. Can he revive their dwindling fortunes? So it's a big match both for RCB and CSK. It's a big match for them, both of them. Let's see what happens. So that's it from the special from News9 Sports. Please subscribe to News9 Sports. It's your one-stop destination for everything sports, from analysis, news, breaking news. We have all sports covered, not only cricket, all sports from all over the world. Big Kaveri battle in progress. Let's see who wins. That is it from me. Thank you. Goodbye.